everybody. This is Esau McGraw, and this is Lynn
And
Williams.
yes.
Well, you say your name better than me.
I am Lynn Williams.
And this is The Heart of Sunset. We talk about everything under the sun from a male and a female perspective. Today, I want to talk about the Olympics.
Ooh.
All right, because the Olympics, they had Did they have the closing ceremony already?
Yes, on Sunday.
Okay, so the opening ceremony, first of all, is a whole nother ordeal. But what I want to talk about is the Olympics fair? Is there scamming going on in the Olympics?
Well, I didn't hear about the boxer that was supposed to be.
You got the chromosomes. There's a boxer
Right.
that has male chromosomes that doctors considered a male.
Right. So
biologically
that's not fair.
A male, right? But the Olympic Committee overturned or oversaw what the doctor did or said and allowed the person to compete, and this woman beat everybody's ass. I mean, decisively, like first round, like Mike Tyson, literally. And so you got those things going on. Then you got a guy in Taekwondo who in a gold medal match knocks the guy out in the gold medal match, but gets disqualified because he kicked him too hard.
Kicked him too hard?
Yeah.
That's just like when they said Simone Biles, she was doing stuff that was too difficult. I'm like,
too difficult.
I'm like, are y'all crazy?
Yeah, like.
What do you mean too difficult? This is the Olympics, people.
Come on now. And so I know you can watch the Olympics and so I say those things to lead up to ask the question, is breakdancing a sport? Because last time I checked, you got to be in pretty good shape to be a breakdancer, and a whole lot of heavyweight, obese breakdancers.
Did they have breakdancing in the?
Yeah, they had it for the first time in the Olympics this year, and supposedly for the last time too.
Oh, because it didn't go very well?
I don't know if they covered it as well as they could have, because this is the Olympics, right? There's a breakdance competition called the Red Bull BC1. It's a world championship, breakdancers from all over the world.
Okay.
And they represent their country in this competition. It's huge, right?
Okay.
It's super dope too. You got to qualify to get in it. You can't just be, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
With the lady from Australia. So that's why that's why I'm saying, because I watch the BC one every year, and a lot of times I watch the preliminary rounds, and it's super dope. I mean, it's super dope. But you didn't see that level of coverage, and the excitement was there because all the tickets for all the events sold out in 45 minutes.
Wow.
For breakdancing.
For the
breakdancing, and all the venues are sold out in 45 minutes.
That's crazy.
Online.
So that was you say it was the first year. I didn't know with the Olympics they have it where there's a new sport or something that they introduce every year. I didn't know that.
I mean,
is it something like that? I heard that.
I'm not sure. I think there's sports that they get the petition to be in. They've been trying to get in.
Pole dancing. They've been trying to get pole dancing for a minute.
Hey, I think pole dancing could be a part of
you
gymnastics.
Better believe it.
Yeah, because they have the rings, and they have a lot of other stuff that pole dancers and people in circuses and stuff do that are in the Olympics. A lot of people that are in circuses are ex-Olympic athletes. And so the people that are doing the rings and all this other stuff, why couldn't pole dancing be?
That would be crazy to see. Oh my God.
I went to Cirque du Soleil, and they had like pole dance. It wasn't pole dancing, but they had like these gymnasts, and they were 10 poles.
Okay.
And they were swinging, turning on them, but they were also jumping from pole to pole while they were doing it.
Okay.
So it would be like pole dancing times 50.
Wow.
So it's kind of in there, but not really. Like these Olympic gymnasts, they can probably pole dance. All
definitely.
They want.
Definitely. They had that core. They have all the, yeah.
But
I guess to answer your question, I believe breakdancing is
the agility, the strength, the coordination that it takes.
Absolutely.
They have different kind of moves. There's different categories. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And so I think that it could be categorized as a sport just as much as they got ping pong.
Yeah.
In the Olympics.
If you were in the Olympics, what would be your sport? What were you? Did you play sports in school?
Yeah, I played baseball.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I did too.
Yeah.
Play softball.
I don't know if I would make the Olympic baseball team when I was young. I would probably get the tryout and I'd be in the mix.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Olympic baseball is just basically AAA baseball. But
They don't have baseball in the Olympics, do
I
they?
don't know if they do.
I don't think so.
They should. I don't know if America will win.
Oh,
Like
America
Cuba
probably.
played baseball,
No, yeah.
Mexicans. When I played baseball, when I got done playing baseball, I was playing in a rec league. And we got to play in this Spanish team. And they was I don't know, I can't remember. I think they were from Suarez, Mexico. That's a wild city too. But these dudes showed up on an old bus. It was like a movie, like a Cheech and Chong bus.
Okay.
And these Mexican dudes had baseball uniforms on, but they had cowboy belts on with the big buckles. Some of them had cowboy boots on and cowboy hats on.
Okay, I'm trying to picture this.
Yeah. And then they let them, and then like a bunch of short Mexicans getting off this bus. We are cracking up.
They beat y'all ass.
They beat us 9-1.
Whoa, I knew it.
Yeah, they beat our ass.
That's what y'all get for laughing.
Yeah, this one dude, he was fat, right? This one dude was fat. He had on cowboy boots and a cowboy hat. So I'm laughing. Me and the umpire laughing, right? So I'm like, look at him. He got good childbirthing hips. He got hips like his mama. Like yeah, he cranked a 400-something foot home run.
Lord, have mercy.
But and so these are competitive sports. So back to what we were talking about. So so breakdancing is highly competitive in hip hop. In the hood, what breakdancing is fighting. Breakdancing took the place of violence.
Right.
So you got the music, and then you got, you got the way, you got the dress and the style, the lifestyle. Then you got the, you got the art. You know what I'm saying? And then you got the dance. But everybody can't do the dance because everybody can't do their dance. You know what I mean? So I can't see how you have race walking.
What you mean race walking?
They got race walking in the Olympics.
I ain't seen no race walking.
Race walking.
Wait a minute, like speed walking?
You can't, one foot has to be on touching the ground at all times. And it's race
now they running
walking.
Out. Race
that's
walking?
In the Olympics.
I got to see this for myself.
But they ain't got no, they trying to get rid of breakdancing, but they're going to let ping pong, and race walking, and curling. Have you seen curling?
No, but I did.
The dudes that throw the pound cake on the ground and then they got to sweep it to make it go further on the ice. It's like you know what I'm talking about?
Lord, I didn't see none of that.
Curling is hilarious. It's in the Winter Olympics though.
Oh, okay. I was about to say there was one. What is that when they shoot like what is it? Artery? Or
archery.
Archery.
Yeah.
That was my first time
seeing that. We're gonna call it artery though. Just for
is it artery?
It's archery.
It's archery.
But yeah. I mean,
I had never seen that. It was serious too. I was like, normally I wouldn't watch it, but then when I was like, I watched to see how serious they were, and I'm like, you got to watch somebody that's this serious.
How you don't have breakdancing in the Olympics, but you got shooting, pistol shooting? They shoot a pistol.
Well, Olympics is coming here in 4 years, so we need to come up with
anything that's competitive can be really competitive. It's true. Teams of sport. So we got race walking, we got archery and pistol shooting. We got people equestrian riding. The horse is the athlete. You riding.
What if they had comedians in the Olympics?
That wouldn't work.
Why it wouldn't work?
Because you have different truths. Like if I'm from Kazakhstan, my truth is different than a person from Miami. But I mean,
maybe they can judge on how
certain
hard
laughs
they
are universal. So I don't know. Comedy is not a sport because comedy is what do you call it? Comedy is subjective.
True.
So just different people. I don't listen to country music, but I like some country. I like some country songs.
I've always loved country music.
I like some country songs, but I'm not like a country music head to where that genre of music is just what I rock with. You know what I mean?
But I'm from Arkansas, though.
But at the same time, I'm not going and looking at country music singers like, I hate country music singers. They all should go to hell. Why we do that to each other? If we don't like something about us, we be like, yeah, he needs to burn in hell. Because I don't like what he does. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you don't listen to heavy metal music, but you don't want these dudes and their kids to ride in hell. That's cold-blooded.
I think people just scared of what they don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
So you think that's why breakdancing is not in the Olympics? Because they don't know enough about it?
I thought it was in the Olympics.
It is, but they talking about getting rid of it already because the lady in Australia was so horrible. And that goes to what I want to ask again is about
so they shut
hustling.
down the Olympics because she was horrible?
She was hustling the Olympics. She got a free vacation to France. Now, France is supposed to be like the most romantic city in the world. What woman don't most women be like, I want to go to France.
But don't they got to try out for the Olympics?
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. How
Yeah,
did
you
you
can't
get all the way to France?
That's what I'm saying.
And
Something ain't right.
She a professor in a college, and she teaches breakdancing.
Come on now, Esau. Man, who told you this?
I'm telling you this. Google it.
Okay.
Yeah. And so, yeah, she's a
This
professor,
sounds like
and she
a mess.
teaches. It's a mess. If she teaches breakdancing in Australia, how horrible are the breakdancers? I don't think that that's a real. I think that was hustling in some politics, because I know they got breakdancers in Australia. They got breakdancers all over the world.
Mm-hmm.
They got some breakdancers in Australia
Right.
that aren't her,
Right.
and they didn't get to go to France. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. Hustling the Olympics. You know, they ain't got no snow in Jamaica, but they had a Jamaican bobsled team. But them brothers got to go to the Olympics for free, live in the Olympic Village, you know what I'm saying? Do all that stuff like that during the Winter Olympics. Kick it.
Yeah.
They might have came in last, but they had an experience of a lifetime. She came in dead last. Had an experience of a lifetime.
I'm going to have to go watch the highlights.
On the government's dime. You know what I mean? How many other sports do where, like, this country don't have this sport in this country? But they got a team, though.
They probably just made the team up.
It's probably somebody kids. They'd be like, y'all want to go to France? I could get y'all want to go to France? First class. Everything. Y'all want to meet LeBron James?
Oh, that game was amazing.
Oh, man. They try to make LeBron seem like he a demon because this kid kept on jumping in, trying to take a picture with him. But, most people
get on my nerves.
No one who's commenting has been famous every day of their life for the last 20 some odd years. People
are just weird. LeBron is like so amazing. Everybody knows he's amazing.
Oh, man.
There's haters everywhere.
Hey, this dude bought a school.
This dude is amazing.
He opened a school. You gonna say the guy who opened the school don't care about kids? So
people just got stuff to say about people that are just.
I don't know.
Excellent.
I just think the Olympics is like the other thing that makes me feel like with breakdancing. You know who the best breakdancers are?
Who?
Usually the poor kids. Kids who come from poor places.
Well, okay, I can see that.
Poor kids in socialist countries have the best breakdancers.
Okay.
Socialist countries, they actually have schools for breakdancing. You can go to Kazakhstan and different places, and they have.
Did you want to be a breakdancer?
I was a breakdancer. I could be a judge. I could be a judge at a breakdance competition. I could do a lot of that stuff. It's just going to be real slow. Because I'm old now.
You used to breakdance?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, before my growth spurt. Yeah, I used to do a lot of stuff.
That's why
breakdancing was fun though.
That's why you're so passionate about it.
That's why I'm passionate about it, because everybody can't do it.
I'm like,
and just as far as physical fitness, the more physical fit you are, the more stuff you could do breakdancing. Because these are strength power moves, right? Most breakdancing. So I don't get how you can say that it's something that competitive is
right,
not a sport. I'm almost offended by it. Breakdancing is a sport. We can argue it down. I'll argue with you. If you ever want to argue with me about breakdancing being a sport, let's go. Let's go. And then I want to see you breakdance if you don't think it's a sport, and see how good you could do it. And then we're going to see. Because you could probably breakdance. Whoever it is that's talking about breakdancing can probably breakdance as good as they could play tennis or basketball.
Okay.
Not good, probably.
Well, the challenge has been made.
Who want to argue about it?
Your tail is crazy.
Man. So look, listen. So moving forward, I want to ask you a question. And this question's been bothering me.
Oh, Lord.
Right? Because there's so many. Because I've been hearing one perspective my whole life, but I don't know if I agree with it.
Let's go.
Can money make you happy?
Absolutely.
And let
me tell you why.
People be like, money can't make you happy. I'm like, you ain't been broke long enough.
Money, you have the freedom to do things. You have the freedom to help people. And, I'm one of those that I like to help people. So you got to have money to help people. Mm-hmm. It just the flexibility of having money. Like, money is, I don't know about you, but I grew up in that era where everybody was like, money is evil and all that stuff. Money ain't evil. People are evil. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. Like,
I think there's a group of people who got a lot of money who love for people who don't have no money to think that money can't make you happy. Because I've had like some some hard times in life, and I had to go home and sit in my misery.
That's what I'm saying. So we
because
know,
I ain't had no money.
but so the fact is, we know that not having money, you miserable. We know that.
Well, you gonna have the same misery in life.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is your healing ain't gonna look the same. Because I got a homeboy who went through the exact same thing that I went through. He went to Brazil for a month.
What you mean?
He had money. He went through the same situation I went. He went through the same type of breakup I went through. And instead of being in his apartment by himself, being mad at the world, he went to Brazil for a month. Now, I went and stewed in my problems. You know what I'm saying? I had to heal alone. He went to Brazil.
He
was in Sao Paulo kicking it.
Oh, I'm sure because that money go real long in Brazil.
Man, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, people like money ain't gonna make you happy. When money don't see, this is the thing. Life will hit you with some issues that money can't help you with. So okay. In that event, money can't make you happy.
I'm just gonna say this. Well, happiness comes from within. Yes, right. You have to be happy with yourself. You got to be happy with who you are and what you bring into the universe and the world, right? But money is a source that you need to do almost anything.
Happiness comes from within, but sometimes external stuff can trigger the happiness that's already in you to come on out.
Say it again.
Happiness comes from within. So it can come out voluntarily and you could just be a happy person. Or there's something that money might get that reminds you that you're happy. I don't know. Listen. How many thirds of it's like a third of the world or two thirds of a third of the world is living in poverty, like starving. Ugh. Like, you know how people say I'm living like kings? Like, you living like a king. If you go like the medieval times, back in the day, like during Game of Thrones, right? They ain't had no hot water, running water. They ain't had no central heat and air.
But were they happy though?
Even people on welfare live better than King Arthur did. He was a king. You know what I'm saying? Musa, the most richest person in the history of the world. He didn't have central heat and air.
Let's ask the original.
He had more money in the history of anybody in the history of the world, and he didn't have central heat and air. So
does money make you happy?
Yeah, a lot of things. Money make me happy, but I don't love it so much. I'm gonna go outside myself to get it.
Right.
Yeah, I'll be having myself cracking up inside my own head. A lot of times. So money make me happy, but I have a whole circus in my imagination. So, money make you feel better, though, because your bills be paid.
Because when your bills...
You ever try to go to a party and know that you got shit at the house that's cut off? And you be like, I don't even deserve to be here. Why should I even be out here?
No, I ain't...
There's people out there out kicking it, and life ain't together. I mean, that's, because I can make the argument that if your life ain't together, you probably need to have a good time more than anybody.
But you out, but your lights is off?
Hey, the lights is on where you at.
Wait a minute.
If your lights is off, maybe you need to be somewhere where, you can read a book.
But money is all mindset too,
Yeah, that's true.
As I grew up
what is
with
a lot?
No money. Mm-hmm. Everybody was asking.
Compared to what?
I
know some people who like, we grew up poor,
What?
And so we would just sit in the house and play video games. I'm like, you had a video game?
I mean, we never, we never had our lights or anything turned off. But I remember my mama really struggling after our divorce and not having no money. Mm-hmm. And I remember everybody just asking, you got $20 or $5 or $10. And I just always hated the way that felt. Mm-hmm. Like, it just felt like everybody was always struggling. I don't like struggle feel.
Yeah, the struggle life.
It's just not a good feeling.
That struggle life will keep you. You know what? I think the struggle life is one way to know that you need to do better is to do horrible.
Right.
In life, there a lot of times the best place to be is a rock bottom. You can't do no worse.
It builds character too, though, and you learn how to use your resources from nothing.
Yeah. Well, it can build character. It could build the wrong kind of character.
But I'm
a lot of people.
let's talk about the good people. No, just kidding.
Shoot, a lot of the worst haters be broke people.
Yeah, I'm not talking about the crooks and scammers and those people.
They too busy breakdancing in the Olympics. The crooks and the scammers. You think that was a scam? She knows she not
really hurt your feelings.
She knows she not no breakdancer.
Oh my God!
Just like I can watch the Red Bull BC1 World Championship, so can she. And she's a professor of breakdancing, so she knows that she's not a breakdancer.
You need to write the Olympics because that really didn't piss you off.
It pissed me off. Who the hell is on the Olympic committee that knows anything about breakdancing?
Esau wants to be on the... Y'all, please, at least Esau wants to be...
Come on, man. Put me on the Olympic committee.
Oh, you want to be on the... Okay.
All you got to do is watch the Red Bull BC1 World Championship and watch that. And then from that, you'll be like, yeah, that need to be in the Olympics. Even the way the coverage is and the TV show is, the Olympics don't do that. And this is the worst part about the whole scenario. The Red Bull BC1 World Championship in 2023 was in France.
Oh wow.
Yeah. There's a French guy who won the BC1 World Championships, a dude named Lilou, right? He's a French guy, right? Mm-hmm. He's from France. How come he wasn't, you know what I mean? I
have no idea.
So I'm just saying it's like the Olympics just seem like it's a TV show now.
It was great to watch, but the only thing I really, really like watching is track and field, gymnastics. I like volleyball.
I mean, they taking people's medals away because
why did they take that girl's medal away?
The way the judges judge the competition.
No, but
they the rules change and this and that and
I don't get it though.
I don't understand it either. The rules are the rules.
So they gave her the medal, but then they took it back.
They took it back and gave it to another girl.
That's weird.
Well, from what I understand, the girl who won the bronze didn't initially win the bronze. And then, because what I was talking about, is the Olympics a hustle? Like, is it scamming? She didn't initially win the bronze, but her team was like, nah, these are the Olympic rules. The rules are the rules. So according to these rules, no, we came in third place. And they're like, you're right. So she got the bronze, and then they was like, nah, give it to her.
I don't know.
If I'm wrong, if I'm wrong,
I don't know, but
correct me in the comments because
Yeah, because I did see that they had like some kind of like little scandal that happened with that, but I don't know what happened though because they said that she tried to appeal it, and I have no idea.
So the Olympics is just like a scandal. Every Olympics there's a scandal. I remember when I was a kid, I was watching Roy Jones Jr. beat this dude to a pulp in the gold medal boxing round and lost. They gave it to the other guy. The other guy, and if you have YouTube, all you got to do is put Roy Jones Jr. Olympics and watch that fight and tell me Roy Jones lost that fight. No way. And you know when you was in high school and people, the average person could watch a fight and be like, dude, he got his ass whooped.
So it's like obvious.
It wasn't even close.
Oh wow.
So, stuff like that happened, like you in karate, but you lose a gold medal round because you kicked the guy too hard.
Ooh, child.
That type of stuff. So when the Olympics come, it's like, outside track and field, and then you have gymnastics. I think track and field and gymnastics are like the two biggest Olympic events. Is there a bigger Olympic event than track and field? Or gymnastics?
They're probably the two about the biggest. And I think volleyball swimming is
a pretty big deal.
Yeah, I forgot. I do watch that a little bit because I like I like that.
Swimming is a pretty big deal, but even in the way the scoring is and the way people make the teams and go to the Olympics and stuff like that, there's a lot of scandals in a lot of that stuff, and I think a lot of that stuff should be like a lot of light should be shed on how you even get to the Olympics. We know all about track and field and other things like that, but we don't know what it took to get to Olympics for breakdancing or for race walking.
I'm going to call the Olympics and tell them that you want to be on there now.
Yeah.
Because you just...
I think I could race walk. I can race walk.
Now you want to race walk.
I mean, who can't race walk? I could race walk.
Esau, Lord.
Hell yeah, I could race walk. I might come in last, but somebody is going to come in last. Ask the lady in Australia that went to go breakdance. She was in France for a little while on vacation, kicking it for free. Now I could get on you know, they probably walk real fast on the American. Damn. But you know, somebody can go to the Olympics for free in 4 years if they just play their cards right.
You should go.
They probably ain't got no race walking team in the Congo.
Your ass should go.
I know. What could I do? How could I hustle my way to the Olympics?
Just start race walking.
Start race walking? I do hike a lot. I could probably walk pretty fast.
You probably could. How you sign up for that?
I walk slow though. Sometimes old people be leaving me. I be at the gym and some old woman get on the treadmill and take off and leave me. I be like, I'm gonna get off this treadmill because she clouning.
You be comparing yourself?
If you on a treadmill next to somebody and they get on there and take off leaving you, you know, you feel, and then you look at them and they don't, you know, and they look all out of shape but they're a runner though. See, you could be in great shape and not be a runner. And there's people who are runners. Not
to be off topic, but no, let's go back to the gym. When at the gym, I hate when people try to show out at the gym. Like, that is my pet peeve.
You working out?
No, when guys trying to lift too
a lot
heavy
of weights?
And they trying to look good and make sure you watching them.
That's what the gym is for. Lifting heavy. That's what you do.
Don't show out at the gym. I don't like people to talk to me at the gym. I can't stand that. But there was one time, this one guy, he did do good. One time I was on the treadmill. And I'm the type I have my headphones on. Please don't disturb me. Because first of all, you already don't want to be at the gym, but you got to be at the gym, right? And I got my headphones on. I'm in my zone. I'm focused. And this guy walked up to it. He went, there was like a vending machine. And they had water like in the vending machine. He went and got a cold water out the vending machine. He saw that my water was out. He brought me the water. And I'm like, I took my headphones off and talked to him for a second. I said, you got some sense. You're not just over here trying to look and squat and do all this dumb stuff to make me like see you. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, that was a good gesture.
What do you mean squat?
Doing squat. You know, guys doing like trying to squat really heavy. And, you know, people like the gym gets on my nerves.
I don't go to the gym a lot, so, you know.
Yeah, because you're a height.
I'm an outside doorsy person.
Yeah. And even the girls, too. Some of the girls be trying to, like, do their little stuff to show. I don't go to the gym to show off. I go there to get my cardio in, lift my weights, and get home and get doing what I need to do.
Hey, you know, I don't even participate in there's a conversation that's like, a lot of women wear a lot of provocative things.
What? To the gym?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because they got to wear their little tights.
I guess they have to. Just, you know. But then be like, what you looking at? I'd be like, I know what I'm looking at. I know I'm just not who you want to look at you. That's all it is. It's not true. It's not that they didn't come to the gym to get noticed. They didn't come to the gym to get noticed by me.
Well, why you would say that? You don't know what you don't know what they type is. You could be their type.
I might then I wouldn't, you know, no. I mean, I think everybody has a type or, you know, something like that. And then everybody has what they don't like. So usually, you know, if your type came up, you wouldn't be like, what you looking at? Because that's your type. You wanted to be noticed by
anybody
that
that's like, what you looking at, that's ghetto.
I think a lot of people what you're looking at is not necessarily always just verbalized. You know, somebody can give you what you're looking at.
But that's weird.
What do you mean?
I mean,
you can tell as a man, I'm pretty fine-tuned, and when a woman doesn't want any attention from me, even not even talking to her or nothing, I could tell she's like, she don't want me to say shit to her.
You just got to remember, women all day, every day are being approached. So they not like, what you looking at, then leave me alone. It's just like all day, like you just have your kind of your guard up a little bit because all day, as soon as you walk out the door, men trying to holler.
Right. Well, so I don't approach women, but I get that though.
How'd you get your girlfriends? They approached you?
You know, people meet all kind of different ways. You meet through.
What you mean you don't approach women? That's weird.
I don't be like, hey, what's your name? You know what I'm saying? Call me. You want to know? I'm like, I don't be.
Esau.
Nah, I don't do that. You know. Nah, I don't.
Why? You scared of rejection?
It's not that I'm scared of rejection. It's just I ain't got time.
You should. If you see a woman that looks exactly like you like, she's moving the way she moving, you wouldn't approach her?
Nope.
That's crazy.
I don't know her.
This world is changing.
Hey, I meet beautiful women all the time. That ain't got nothing to do with hey, how you doing? I meet people through mutual acquaintances.
I've never heard of that. Is that something new? Is that what most men are doing?
I don't know what most men do. You know.
So you've never been an approach woman type of guy?
Maybe when I was younger.
Oh, okay.
Nowadays I'm not. Nowadays 9 times out of 10, this is swear to God, 9 out of 10 black women. Like I'm not saying all black women. I live in Los Angeles.
You can't generalize.
I'm not generalizing. 9 out of 10 black women in Los Angeles. You know, when you say, "Hey, sister, how you doing?" Will act like you don't even exist. Don't speak nothing. So it gets to the point where it's like, I don't even say nothing. It's so frequent.
That's interesting.
Yeah. So it's just like.
And only black women, just black women.
No, other women do it too.
Oh, okay.
It's mostly black women though.
Oh, okay.
Mostly black women.
All right.
I think it's a familiarity thing. You know how they say familiarity breeds contempt? Because you're so used to that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand, okay, you might have daddy issues. Your daddy's a black dude. You might have, you know what I'm saying? You might have issues with an uncle. You might have a molester in your family that might have been a black dude. But these are real things. You know what I'm saying? You might have, most likely, if somebody owe you some money, it's a black person. So, I don't know because I'm not a woman, but I just know what if the ice coldness I get from the male perspective, you know what I'm saying? Saying, hey, how you doing? Can't you come up with something more original than that? Nope. I refuse. Because as soon as I say something interesting, now I'm being weird. So, hey, how you doing? You got to get, if you ain't cool with that, then, fuck it. So
you just stopped?
I mean, I didn't stop, but I just don't really say it.
You're approaching the wrong woman because there's some nice women out there.
Oh, well, I'm positive that there is, but when I say hi to a lot of black women, they just be like, yeah, for real. Yeah. And now I meet black women in different, because I'm not I don't wear jewelry.
Okay.
Stuff
You're
like
not a
that.
rapper.
So, yeah. So I meet a lot of people in a lot of, because this is Hollywood, this is LA, I meet a lot of people in a lot of superficial environments, so
that makes sense because you're in the whole
me,
Hollywood scene, yeah.
Yeah, it's in the Hollywood scene. And then, I like that because it's kind of like I get to be anonymous a little bit in all of that. I'm not known for, the money and the jewelry and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? To where people expect you to have that when they see you on TV and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, a lot of people gravitate towards what they see as valuable.
Right.
When they see that
money.
It's
good you ain't wearing jewelry. Everybody's snatching jewelry, so I don't know.
Well,
I'm a
country boy, so.
So yeah.
Yeah, I'm a boat driving dude. I can drive boats and shit. You want to catch me, you want to rob me, you got to have a boat too. I don't be out in the middle of the lake sleep. Yeah, I mean, so I'll be sleeping on my boat out in the middle of the lake. Yeah, so that's a good time for me. Yeah, sleeping. So now we had the Olympics. Money can buy you happiness. Do you agree?
Absolutely.
I agree as well. I think a lot of these old sayings and these old myths need to be laid to rest.
Yeah.
Money can buy you happiness. It gives you access to things. You can't even really you can be more philanthropic with money. You know what I mean? You could help your family with money.
Have better life experiences, health.
Yeah.
Have better health care. Like, I mean, money is a good thing. Money is a good source in the right hands.
It's a tool.
Yeah, in the right hands, in the right hearts, it's good.
But a lot of people don't understand that money can buy you happiness. What it can't buy you, it cannot buy you equality. A lot of people think that money can buy them equality.
Buy them a what?
Equality.
Oh, equality.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Like,
yeah. Yeah, it don't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah. We know that.
So a lot of people be like, I made it. I got the car. I got the house. I live in the neighborhood.
Ask Puffy.
What Jay-Z said, you still a nigga in the Benz.
He thought he was above the law.
Oh, man. That's a whole nother situation. Above the law.
He thought he was.
Man.
I mean, but he had a good run.
Yeah, 30 years.
He had a good run, and everybody was letting him do his thing.
I don't know if they was letting him.
He did it,
but he did it. That's why his name is Diddy. He did it. He did it anyway.
Wait a minute.
He did it.
But it's been going on, and people been knowing.
He probably got that name from some Spanish speaking dudes. They be like, "Who you here for?" Hey, he did it. He did it. He did it.
Mm-hmm.
They be like, "You talking about Puff?" Hey, he did it. They be, "Oh yeah. They call him Diddy. Let's call him Diddy." But that's probably what happened. Ain't no telling. But we just got the headlines.
Right.
I mean, and the headlines are a lot.
Right.
So just imagine what the story is, like the body of the story.
I don't want no parts of that
whole
story.
situation, and who else is in it.
I don't want to hear.
There's some celebrities that are like, oh, they got the tape.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to see it.
They got the tapes.
Mm-mm.
They got the tapes. There's some people coming on some bread to keep them tapes.
Absolutely. Woof.
Underground.
That's why I like doing what I do, and nobody don't tap me on my shoulder. Just live right, and life is good.
We gonna wait and see.
Oh, I ain't no tape. You probably got some tapes out there.
I might be on a tape. Nah, I don't know tape.
You might have some tapes out there, Esau.
I ain't on no freak party tape. I don't ever get invited to that stuff.
Yeah, you better be glad.
I know, I'm glad now.
You better be glad.
I used to be like, how come y'all invite me to the party?
To the freak party.
Well, lip up. Now I'm like, I ain't.
You better be glad.
I wasn't invited to no party.
I guess when I went to one party. But that's when when he saw those all white parties. I went to that. But that wasn't no freak party. I guess the freak party started after that.
I guess. I don't know.
I guess it's a certain time the freaks start.
I wasn't invited.
The freaks come out at night.
I was
going during the daytime.
I was never invited. I was invited in the daytime or the nighttime. I guess at some point in your life, not being cool pays off.
You keep saying you're not cool. You are cool.
Well, I'm cool in my own way.
Yeah.
I mean, like, the dude, like the basketball players, the dudes with all the swagger.
Some of them ain't cool.
And the tattoos and the jewelry, you know what I'm saying? And the Ferrari outside.
No. Child.
The Hollywood cool. Like, I'm not like Hollywood cool like that.
Well, I think you're Hollywood cool.
I go outside and I'll get in I'll drive a dump truck to the club.
No, you would not.
I would. Yes, I would.
A Sanford and Son truck?
I would drive a Sanford and Son truck and valet it.
That would be hilarious.
I'll get in it and get in front. Hell yeah. I want a Trans Am. Smokey and the Bandit. I want a 78 Trans Am with the T-tops.
I wish like a rich guy would do that. Drive like a Sanford and Son truck to the club and see how many people, how many women would be like running from him inside that little truck. And that's any woman. That don't have nothing to do with no color. They'll be like, we don't want to holler at him, and he might be a billionaire. That would be a tricky thing, huh?
They had that. There's a TV show called...
There was a TV show like that, yeah.
Yeah, but, I think every person has that fantasy to be filthy rich and to let people who don't know that they're filthy rich treat them however they're going to treat them.
I would do that, though.
So that you can see the real people.
Oh, if I had money like that, I would do that. So I would go, oh my God, I would be like Pretty Woman going to Rodeo Drive with some just raggedy clothes on. Not raggedy, but not look rich. And just to see how I was treated.
What happens all the time? It just happens to Serena in France. They wouldn't let her in.
Well, it happened to Oprah too.
It happened to Oprah too. Was that also in France? Or was that in England?
It was in Europe for sure. You remember she was going to buy Tina Turner her birthday gift, and they didn't know it was Oprah.
Well, Europe's never had a civil rights movement.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, so hey, I don't know. I would have to ask some of my homeboys that are from Europe, that are from France and England. What's it really like?
Right.
We know what it's like to be African American. We know what that is. You know what I'm saying?
We know how that feels to be African American in the United States.
I can imagine it's not much different in most other European countries because the United States is a European country. So it's probably very similar. If not a little bit better or a little bit worse in its own own ways. You know what I mean?
That's how you have to just live your life, be a good person.
Yeah, I watched Snowfall and Top Boy.
You know what?
They both bombshells. You know what I'm saying? It's like it looked like the life is almost the same in the hood. Whether you in France or London or LA or Detroit, the hood is the hood. You know, so
the hood is the hood.
Man, so now I've been seeing this thing on social media, and there's these massages, right? I think they're called Reiki massages, where people where they manipulate like the energy flow in your body.
Okay.
And it mostly be women. I haven't seen a lot of dudes do it, but people be like crying and having breakdowns, and some people be nut busting.
What busting?
It's just this whole release.
Oh God.
And I'm like, is this real? Do you think it's real? Because I also see like evangelists like heal people. You know what I mean?
They fall out.
They fall out and all that stuff like that. And a lot of people be like, man, that ain't real. And other people be like, I'm going to get real.
No. I saw this one TV show. You know when they come, those shows that come on late at night?
Yeah.
And it be those preachers or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I saw a show one time where he was like, say hallelujah, say hallelujah. And then I guess whoever was in his ear, the little thing, the little mic or whatever thing he had in his ear, we could hear them telling him what to say.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
The mic was picking it up?
Yeah, it was picking up everything. So he was like saying all this stuff, and I'm like, this is a mess.
This ain't even real.
It was like, yeah. So it's people that play with it. I feel like it is some type of good. I think there's some people that can feel certain energies and have certain like gifts, but I think people play with it. Be playful with it.
I mean, a lot of times
just to make some money.
Have you ever seen the Miracle Spring Water commercial?
That's ridiculous.
It's free.
But it's ridiculous. And you know, that should be a crime.
Miracle Spring Water.
But that should be a crime though. Because it be old ladies that be sending in their checks and stuff. That's wrong. Mm-hmm. That's wrong. They need to be, I can't believe they allow that. Talking about you get this spring water, and then there be people on there with testimony talking about, yeah, I got this spring water, I got $40,000 check, and crying. Man, that's wrong.
But
that's
you know
evil.
what though? But if you on drugs and you ask somebody for $1 outside 7-Eleven, that's illegal.
What do you mean?
Panhandling, begging.
Oh,
it's illegal. But you can go on TV and ask for people for all the money you want to. Them kids in Africa still ain't had no food. It's been like 40 years.
Lord have mercy.
Mm-hmm. I give people money all the time outside the store because I don't know who Jesus looked like.
I think Jesus. I think I have a feeling. A lot of times I don't. First of all, I'm scared.
Of what?
I'm scared of like people that's begging and stuff.
Oh, I'm not afraid of people who begging. They're already doing bad.
I'm scared because a lot of them, sometimes if they're homeless, they have like needles and stuff on them, and I'm not doing that. I'm not. I'll give to charity all day. I give to charity already.
Well,
but I'm just like, people just not at the corners with them signs. I'm not rolling down my window as a woman and letting you come into my car. Like, you crazy.
Letting them come into your car?
Like, if you roll down your window, you're giving them access to you.
I've never been an attractive woman a day in my life, so I'm listening.
Yeah, I would never. So every time when I'm at the stop sign, I'm looking at you like I'm not rolling down my window to give you anything.
See, I never thought about that.
Yeah,
because I'm a whole man. So, I'll roll down my window and I'll give you, I'll give you $1 or $5 or whatever.
No.
Knowing that I could beat you to death. Yeah. So I don't have that insecurity. Yeah. So I never thought about it like that.
No, it's scary.
Yeah.
And it's not, I'm not doing it. But that's back to you talking about the whole energy thing. It's a feeling too. I did one time at 7-Eleven. I remember walking out of 7-Eleven one time, and there was a guy, he didn't even ask me for no money. Mm-hmm. He was just standing there, and I felt something. I felt like some type of energy. And I was just like, I had never felt that before, because normally I'm like, don't come over here, don't beg for me, don't look at me. And I did. I went to my purse, and I gave him like a $20 bill, and he was looking like, what? But it was just crazy, but that was the only time that happened. So I don't just do it.
It's wild the way a lot of homeless people aren't seen at all. These are like an invisible population of people.
Yeah.
Like if you ever drove through LA like on Thanksgiving, like Christmas Day, early in the morning, or like New Year's Day, early in the morning, where everybody's done partying and everybody's asleep, passed out from partying, you know, or this and that. The streets are deserted except the homeless. And then you can get a clear view of really what the homeless is when nobody else is on the street but them in the morning. It's crazy.
But I think they did a study though too about one time they took in like all these homeless people and gave them shelter and gave them like these places or whatever, and some went back to the streets. So it's some people that I think that are just got mental disorder that they function well like that. Like I think some people just like not having bills. I think the social anxiety is that people can't be in walls. Yeah. It's a lot of people like that. So I just, you know, it's gotten bad. I'm in Westwood and they're everywhere.
I think because we live in areas where people have a little bit more resources to give $1 or $5 here, you probably make more money in Westwood being broke, being homeless, or in West Hollywood or in somewhere like that. You know what I mean?
And then you got scammers too. There's some people ain't even really homeless.
I gave a dude some money one time in front of the comedy store, and then he went and put it in the ATM.
What you mean he put it in the ATM?
I mean, I guess just because you're homeless doesn't mean that you can't have a bank account.
Wait a minute.
He went and put it in the ATM.
So wait a minute.
Yeah.
Tell me the story.
He was out in front of the comedy store begging for money.
Okay.
And then he went across the street to it used to be the House of Blues. So he goes to the street, the House of Blues. I'm standing in front of the House of Blues. I give him a couple $, and there's an ATM on the side of the comedy store. So he last asking for money. He came up on a group of people who like was giving him money.
Just giving him money.
Yeah, he'd be like, "I'll be right back." Yeah, and he went right across the street and put it in the ATM.
I know that's right.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
He make more money begging than working.
No, there's some people. They did something on, I think, one of them news channels where it's people that. One lady that was begging with her daughter or something sitting out there, and then went around the corner. She had like a G-Wagon. They followed her. Some people make money doing that. Yeah. That's why I say I got to feel it. I can't. I don't just give like that. I do my regular charity stuff, but I have to feel something. I don't just no.
Yeah, and the same guy had a cell phone. That was his
and he don't got no bills. He don't got nobody calling, no creditors calling.
He probably ain't got no rent.
He don't got no rent. He just got his money. And a lot of them have the gym memberships. So they go in there and take a shower. So they got $20, $40 gym membership. That might be happiness for them. I
never really see him in there like that though. It sound like that
they be in mine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I'm at LA Fitness now. When I was at the Equinox, they didn't have that. They weren't paying that $200. $250.
$250 a month.
A month. But the $29.99s, they can do that. Because you probably didn't give them $29.99.
I know. I probably gave them $29.99 in a month. Like, oh, I like him. Every time they see me coming, they look. So I'm working on this TV show, right? And so a lot of times on Thursday, after we get through filming, because we don't film on Thursday when we get through filming, they have the studio like a caterer, but they'll have like a whole bunch of pizzas. It'd be like 50 pizzas, right? But Thursday is our Friday, right? People ain't hanging around for no pizza, right? These people that work in this TV show make some good money. They don't care about no pizza. The camera dude went got his portion bounced. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So every week there'd be like 50 pizzas. So I started taking these pizzas and giving them to the homeless.
Okay.
So I would take these pizzas and I would load them in the car and I would ride around giving them away, right? It's incredible how many people would start crying because somebody gave a damn enough to give them a pizza.
Oh, wow.
And I never thought about that, but it just kept happening over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. Like nobody gives a damn about these people.
Wow.
And to like broke men down to tears because I gave them pizza. I'm like, people want to give you a sandwich or a slice of pizza. I'm a grown man.
Pizza they can eat it
I done smoked
week.
some weed and ate a whole pizza by myself.
That's what they
so
thinking.
Like
I don't even have to get.
Man, bro, take this pizza, take this drink.
They like, this pizza gonna last me for the rest of the week. Shit, they crying.
Yeah.
Like,
This pizza gonna last you. You can eat it some more in the morning. You know, pizza take a little while to go bad. You could be homeless. You could have a pizza for a couple of days. The crust turned to croutons. Hell yeah.
Wait a minute. Not the crust turn into croutons.
Pretend they croutons. You know, you ain't got no oven or nothing out there. So, you know, that crust gonna get hard.
Wow.
You know, but hey, it's yours. It wasn't no hand-me-down food. Wasn't nobody fingering around with it and then gave you the rest.
Right.
No, that's
right.
a whole fresh pizza. It was hot when I gave it to you. Give a homeless dude a hot pizza. He might cut your grass for a month.
That's awesome.
Hell yeah. But listen, what did we come across on our episode today? That I think breakdancing is a sport.
I agree.
I think we need to get the scamming and the hustling out of the Olympics because there's a lot of it. And we can argue about that if you want to. I want to argue with somebody.
Yeah, I don't know enough I don't see enough. I don't have nothing to argue about with the Olympics.
Not arguing like real arguing.
No.
Like a debate.
I'm just thinking. I don't really have any like debates about it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then I want to try the Reiki. I want to see what they get out of me. I got some pent up trauma.
Why don't you try it and come back and tell us how it is?
I know. I might.
I wonder what it is, though.
I don't know.
People coming up with all kind of stuff.
You might turn to the exorcist. You get the Reiki, and I guess it depends on who's doing it too.
Yeah,
because that's kind of like sorcery.
Because it's probably like hypnosis, maybe.
Somebody like running their hands across your chakras.
I think my mind is so strong; it's hard for anybody to get in here.
Then what if they do unlock your chakras and your Reiki then?
I would be shocked.
You might turn into a werewolf. I know I might turn into a werewolf. They'd be like, "Oh my God."
I would be shocked.
Mm-hmm.
I would be very, very shocked.
If they can get through to you?
Mm-hmm.
Can't nobody get through to you.
You know the mind is powerful.
Yeah, it is. It is.
The mind is
I could
powerful.
move stuff with my mind. You ever try to do that when you was a kid?
Let me see. You can move what?
Trying to make that cup move.
You gonna make that cup move. The mind is powerful though.
I don't know if it's moving. My eye was shaking.
Oof. Sorry, something in my eye.
So look, listen. Lynn eyelashes is coming off. So we're gonna have to wrap it up. Lynn eyelash glue, and then sweat it out. So you know we couldn't turn on the AC because I got a bald head. I'm not about to get corona again. I
never got it. I'm healthy.
Oh yeah.
I never got it.
Never ever got it.
Never ever got it.
Ooh,
and I went to a Christmas party. And the next day everybody called and said, "Oh, get tested." Everybody getting it. I'm like, all right. I went and tested, nothing. And they said, "Oh, try." You know, they said,
had it 3 times.
Wait for a couple more days, and then try it again. Nothing. I don't know. I was breastfed though. You know, were you breastfed?
I was a titty baby.
You were?
Uh-huh.
See, I didn't get sick.
But you know, I wasn't a titty baby that long though.
Okay.
There's 8 of us.
But I never even got colds when I was little.
I got 7 siblings. So, you know, I was born, but then right after I was born, I got kicked off the tit because my sister was born.
Oh.
And then she got kicked off the tit because my brother was born. And he got kicked off the tit because my other sister was born. And then she got kicked off the tit.
Oh, y'all was back to back?
Yeah.
Jeez.
We all got kicked off, except for the last one. The baby don't get kicked off the tit.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how like most kids don't like the baby like that's how they look at the baby. That's why that baby's so strong. You the youngest? Mm-hmm. You didn't get kicked off the tit. That's why you ain't never had a cold.
And then everybody was
and you
much
never
older
got
than
corona
me too.
because your immune system is so strong.
Yeah.
Because you got the titty the longest. You got the breastfeed. All the other brothers and sisters got kicked off. You know what I'm saying? I bet you they got corona.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Because they got kicked off the tit. See?
Yep. They
titty
all
milk
got it.
Saves
I did
lives.
not get it at all.
Yep. Titty milk saves lives. It does.
I think it's true.
I bet you all the super athletes, like the guys that are in the NFL and NBA, I bet you they was titty babies.
Probably.
I bet you they was. That's probably why they could jump so high.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think you're onto something.
We're gonna see. We're gonna do a survey. We're gonna do a survey of how many people, how much of the population. We could probably Google it, ChatGPT. How much of the population was breastfed versus, formula, and really does it make a difference in your development?
Yeah, absolutely. No,
yeah.
They know that for a fact that it does help with your development, your immune system.
So if you want to, if you
got healthy breast
if you
milk,
want your son to get to the league, keep him on the breast.
No, I'm talking about healthy wise, being healthy.
If you keep your child on the breast milk, he'll probably be the fastest kid at the school.
He could be.
Yeah, powerlifting at 6. You know what I'm saying? Full beard in the 9th grade. So look, man, we have fun every chance we get. You know what I'm saying?
We do.
We do a great show, man. It's called The Heart of Sunset. My name is Esau McGraw.
And I am Lynn Williams.
We talk about everything under the sun, you know, because I have ADHD, so ain't no telling where this conversation is going to go. We might start talking about the Olympics and end up talking about breast milk feeding titty babies. So, you know, hey, that's life. It's unpredictable. One minute you're here, the next minute you're there. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, man, let's just, you know, it's a place where you can come be yourself and have a good time. We're going to have some guests. When we have our guests, we're going to have a good time. We got some really good guests.
I'm very excited.
Really good guest lineup for you. So, my name is Esau McGraw.
I'm Lynn Williams, and
we'll see you next time.
Thank you. Bye, y'all.